Well, howdy folks, you are on the Seek on the Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right and click that subscribe button. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Seek on the Speed 252. Man, you guys are such a blessing to me. I want to thank you for pushing that play button. I want to thank you for joining me today. You guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is one of the best communities to be a part of. I mean, just ask everyone on the channel. Like, we have great conversations about Corvettes, life, motivational speeches, whatever the case may be. You guys are just ask everybody. And I just want to thank you for tuning in today. If this is your first time stopping by, well, my name is Clarence, and once again, definitely subscribe and thank you for pushing that play button. So, as you guys see, we're sitting inside the C7 Corvette. Yes, the 7th generation Corvette. And for everyone that is new to the channel, I currently do now own a C8 Mid Engine Corvette, but today we're talking about the C7 Corvette. I want to show the C7 Corvette some love because I think a lot of people are misunderstanding how much love I have for this car. Just me keeping this car alongside my C8 should prove enough how much love I have for this car. But this video is about owning a used C7 Corvette during a pandemic. I have a lot of guys sending me messages all the time about not buying a C8 right now and wanting to actually purchase a C7 Corvette. And I'm like, why not? The C7 Corvette is a fabulous, beautiful car. I was just talking about my friend Mike today. I asked him, did he miss his Z06? And I asked him that because a lot of you guys have been telling me, you want a Z06 or a Stingray or a GrandSport. Then I asked my friend Mike, do you ever miss your Laguna Blue Z06? And he said, absolutely. He said he missed the body style. Every time he see it in passing when he's in his C8 Corvette, he realized how good of a car it looks. And man, that's the reason why I kept my C7 in the first place. I really enjoy how this car drives. I really enjoy how it looks. And what I enjoy the most is the things I've done to this car to make it my own. For you guys that are new to the channel, I'm going to explain that this car I had since 2017, brand new. I have since then had a set of wheels on the car, which I'm hoping to put another set of wheels on this car at some point. I may sell my current set of wheels on my C7 Corvette GrandSport. So if any of you are interested, let me know. I'll probably sell it for about $2,000. So if any of you guys are interested in my C7 Corvette GrandSport wheels, these aren't the factory wheels. These are aftermarket wheels, by the way. Ferradas. I put a brand new set of Ferrada wheels on my C7 Corvette GrandSport. I wrapped my car chrome wrap. I add a stage 2 spoiler on the back, and I painted my mirrors. I wrapped my rooftop gloss black. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, and I add the Corsa exhaust, which is phenomenal. I'm gonna see if you guys can hear it from the exhaust note. So right now I'm in sport mode. I'm about to rev it up. Sound good. That's that Corsa exhaust right there. So for the Corsa exhaust, I got the Scream. The Scream is Corsa exhaust with the X pipe. And I love Corsa. It's one of those things where I'm actually hoping I can put a couple of Corsa exhausts on my C8 Corvette. But I'm going to admit, the C8 Corvette muffler and exhaust sounds absolutely amazing. At some point, I'm going to do a comparison video between the stock C7 exhaust and a C8 exhaust, or maybe the Corsa Extreme exhaust on my C7 compared to my C8. Both exhaust sounds good. Now, the factory exhaust on the C8 though is freaking unbelievable, extraordinary, hands down. And I think the exhaust on the GrandSport from the factory sounds pretty good too. So you can't go wrong with either one of them. It's one of those things where Chevrolet, like I said before, did a phenomenal job with creating the C7 Corvette. When I saw the C6s, I loved them. I love the C6. But when they debuted the C7 Corvette, man, I fell in love. I immediately was like, I gotta have one of those. And kind of give you a little backstory on that. One day I went to the dealerships, one of the, the Hendrick dealerships, and I saw a Corvette sitting outside. I thought that Stingray looked fabulous. And I didn't know at the time how much Corvettes cost. I went to the dealership and was like, hey, bud, I'm kind of interested in purchasing, a Stingray. This is in 2014 when they first came out. Obviously, the prices were so hyped up at the point to where, like, I didn't even know that I didn't even afford it at that point. So I went in there taking out, look at the Stingray. And I looked at it and I saw the prices. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, I didn't even waste your time with a test drive. I'm not going to waste your time because I knew I couldn't afford the Stingray at that point in time. But now here I am. Technically in a used C7 Corvette GrandSport. I bought it brand new, but I got 26,188 miles on it. And I want to make this video because a lot of guys, once again, is asking me, should they go out and buy a C7 Corvette? And I'm like, absolutely yes. Why the heck not? This car drives so good, and you probably won't find any new ones, but there's a lot of guys out there right now that's selling used ones. And the used car market for a C7 right now is where you want to be at, because obviously the pandemic is going on. A lot of people ask me what it's like owning a C7 Corvette GrandSport during a pandemic, and it's actually nice. This Corvette is not paid off, and I know you guys, I keep it completely honest with you 100%. I will make a video on how much my payment is on this car, the insurance on this car, the maintenance on this car, things like that. So you guys who are in the market for a C7 Corvette will be interested in information. And for the guys who already have a C7 Corvette, maybe we can kind of bounce back ideas of how much you pay for certain things in your vehicle, how much I pay for certain things in my vehicle. So that way you guys will completely understand, where can we save costs, right? Because the Corvette is an affordable American-made sports car. And, Chevrolet offers a lot of car for the money. That's their whole stigma, right? Like, they know their customer base and they know exactly what they want to do and where they want to go. And the C7 Corvette, when it first came out, definitely touched that, and definitely now. I mean, I remember before I bought my C8 Mid Engine Corvette in March, when I first bought this Corvette, the GrandSport, when I drove it around before the break-in period, I was still itching for a Z06. When I went to Corvette to buy the GrandSport, I bought the GrandSport because I got a phenomenal deal. It was smooth, it was an easy process, and I walked out the door with it. But when I got home like a month later, I was just like, man, I kind of really wanted a Z06. At this point, I had broke the car in, I had tracked, numerous times, I had dry raced numerous times. And don't get me wrong, the GrandSport is a lot of horsepower for an everyday daily driver. But when I tracked it against a Z06 on a drag strip, it smoked me. Obviously, 650 horsepower compared to 406 is a big difference. But it made me really want a Z06. And I was getting impatient, you guys. I'm usually a patient person. But I was getting super impatient. To the point to where, like, I didn't know whether or not Chevrolet was going to build a mid-engine car, whether they was going to build a mid-engine car. I didn't know. So I went on, Chevrolet.com, and I started to build a Z06. And I'm going to tell you what the spec was. Obviously, I don't have it, so I'm going to tell you what it is. Z06, I did Sebring Orange, which is an extra cost for that color now. And then I did black wheels. Well, I was going back and forth between black wheel and chrome wheels, but I think at that time I went ahead and did black wheels. Can't remember if I did black top or orange top, so that I don't remember. I do remember that I did get a 2LT package, because 2LT package is what I normally get. That's the sweet spot for both cars. That's just my personal opinion. So after speccing out my Z06 C7 Corvette, and I haven't even got rid of this car at the time, obviously. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to trade it in or sell it outright. And this car was still technically brand new. It was under at least 1,000 miles. It came out to be $84,074. The crazy part is, that was the same price I ended up paying for my freaking for my C8 Stingray. Granted, C8 Stingray cost me $84,000, including taxes out of the door. That Z06 was $84,000, wasn't including any taxes yet. So it's one of those things where my Z06 at the time was going to be a little bit more than my Stingray. I am blessed and so stoked that I patiently waited for the Stingray, because I think I would love my Stingray more than I love the Z06 at the time. But owning this C7 during this pandemic has been a beautiful thing, because I've been able to make content still for you guys who currently own C7 Corvettes, but mostly for the people who are interested in buying. that Nissan Altima was on fire. Well, it wasn't currently on fire right now, but it was all burnt up. Goodness gracious, I haven't seen a car like that, like, period. Like a car that's like actually like burnt up on the side of the road is crazy. So owning a C7 Corvette during this pandemic has been great because I've been able to provide lots of information to people who's interested in buying a C7 Corvette during this pandemic. If you go online right now and search for a Z06 2014, no, I would say 2015, excuse me, and a 2016, you will probably find you one for like maybe low-end 60, high-end 50s, probably mid-50s. Some of you guys probably already did some research, so correct me if I'm wrong on this. And it's like insane. You know, if you wait patiently, you can always find yourself a good deal, a great car. And a lot of you guys, I know of, probably got, Z06s in the garage that they're not even driving. At some point, they probably consider getting rid of it because they probably want a C8 Z06 or a C8 Stingray at some point. Owning this car during the pandemic has been great. It's been able to help me smile a little bit more, help me bring joy to my day. Take a look at the sun, go out for a nice drive, take the top off, things like that. Experience something that I don't usually get to experience on a regular day basis because I also work too. Getting in this car, cranking it up, looking at how beautiful it is after I've just cleaned it up in my garage and stuff like that. The C7 has been a great car to me. I love the GrandSport. The GrandSport gives you that mixture, right? Like for a lot of you guys who are in the market for a C7 Corvette, the ones that don't know, the GrandSport to me is a sweet spot because once again, you get a lot of car for your money. You don't get the 650 horsepower, you get 460 horsepower, but you get that Z06 body style. That body style that everyone loves. A lot of people love that wide body. Like right now, I guarantee you, a lot of you guys are gonna leave a comment down in the section below telling me you cannot wait for the C8 Z06 wide body to come out. And that's what you're waiting for. Because everybody loves that wide body. When I first considered buying this GrandSport, I didn't consider the Stingray just because they didn't have any specials or deals going on. I like the body style of the Stingray. It looks similar to the GrandSport. It's just not as wide as the GrandSport. But a lot of you guys own the Stingrays and love how much you love those cars. And for you guys who own C7 Corvettes, leave your comments down below and telling people how you feel about your C7 Corvette GrandSport, whether it's good or bad, to kind of help the audience, the people that are watching this video, go through the comments and read some of your comments based off your experiences too. Because like I said before, this YouTube channel is for all of us. This is for all of us. This C7 Corvette, the C8 Corvette is for all of us. It's something that's going to help me learn more about my C7 Corvette and my C8 Corvette, because you guys got experiences with these cars just like I do. Some of you guys probably driven your C7 Corvettes more than I have. Like I said, I got 26,196,000 miles on it right now. Some of you guys may have 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. You might experience, different things that I have experienced since owning this vehicle. So leave your comments down below on your thoughts on, your Corvette. If you own previous generation Corvettes, what are some of the things that you enjoyed the most about owning that car? What are some of the things you did not enjoy the most about owning a Corvette? If you currently own a Corvette, what are some of the things you will change about it? These are questions that I would love to know and love to know about, just because I may be considering some of the same things. It's just one of those things where I truly appreciate what the Corvette community has to offer and what you guys brought, to me. It's one of those things that you guys know my motto. I said almost in every video, every mile brings a smile. The reason why I say every mile brings a smile, because I'm driving my car right now and I'm technically smiling because I'm talking to you guys for one. And when I see some of you guys out in public or when I go to events and stuff, like, you guys completely understand where I'm coming from, how much it is a joy to drive and own one of these bad boys. And I want people to understand that owning a C7 Corvette GrandSport is fabulous. Owning a C7 Z06 is fabulous. Owning a C7 Stingray is fabulous, and definitely a Z01. You guys know the Z01 is the top of the line for the C7 Corvette. And C6s and C5s and C4s and so forth and so forth. I personally would love to own probably a C4, maybe a C5 Corvette at some point, because I'm starting to get to the fact where I like to probably sort of mod things. I haven't modded this engine yet because I'm still in the warranty, right? I think this year, September, my 3-year 36,000 mile bumper to bumper will be done. Obviously, I'm going to reach the 3-year mark before I reach the 36,000 miles. And then my 5-year powertrain will kick in. I'm not sure if I want to mod this car yet, just because I want to keep it under warranty for a little while longer. But if I own like a C4 or a C5, possibly a C6, and I find one for a good price and I can afford it, I'll probably get one of those bad boys and mod it, just to see the experience of modding a car, because I never had that experience. But I don't want to take that chance with this car, because I truly love this car. But also mentally, I know if I was to get a Corvette C6, which I may have to make a monthly payment on, or maybe a C5, maybe a C4. I probably won't have to. I don't know. That's going to take away from my Lamborghini dreams, because I really do want a Lamborghini. I really do want to own one of those bad boys. I think a Lamborghini is just, it's something I wouldn't say I want to make YouTube content with. It's just always been a dream of mine. And you guys know me, I always strive to reach my goals, my dreams, and I want to put my best foot forward to do so, because you get one life, one shot, one chance, go for it. And I just wanted, make that happen. I really appreciate you guys so much on the channel and your support and all that great stuff. So for you guys that have been asking me and emailing me, buying a C7 Stingray GrandSport Z06 or C701, is it worth it right now? Absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. I mean, it's hands down one of the best vehicles I have ever owned. Mechanically, haven't had too many issues. Now, I know some of you guys can probably leave comments down below that you probably have some issues, but the one thing I love about the C7 Corvette GrandSport is I get that. This. Woo-hoo! Yes. What's up? Yeah. 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 Boy, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like hearing that D8 American muscle, baby. American muscle. I love my Corvette. You guys know it. There's nothing like hearing that exhaust sound every single time. There's nothing like pushing that gas pedal every single time. And one thing I love to do with my Corvettes, which is something simple, I love pulling out of the garage and going to get ice cream. I literally love going to get ice cream. Maybe one day I'm going to make a video taking you guys with me going to get some ice cream. I really enjoy getting ice cream. I know I mentioned this plenty of times in plenty of videos before, but I love ice cream. It's one of those things for me. It's like beautiful day out, nice and warm. Crank up one of the vets, go get some ice cream. I like butter pecan, by the way, and cookie dough. Those are my two favorite ice creams right now. But owning the C7 Corvette has been a fabulous thing, you guys. I want a lot of you guys to experience it too. I know some of you guys have sent me pictures of your C7 Corvette Stingrays GrandSports, and send me more pictures. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to put some of those pictures in some of the videos and show off your beautiful rides. I just enjoy appreciating seeing other people's aspects and opinions on their cars. I modded this car the kind of way I wanted to as far as the cosmetic stuff. Only thing I did to the motor thus far was add a AFE air intake, and it makes a big difference in the throttle response, the sound of the exhaust, and you can feel it and hear it suck the wind from the air intake and spit it out of the exhaust. I'm telling you right now, it's such a fabulous and beautiful experience, you guys. It's one of those things where the C7 Corvette, if you haven't experienced yet, you need to. I know a lot of you guys asked me also, have I ever been to the Ron Fellas driving school regarding my C7 Corvette? I have not been to the Ron Fellas driving school. I heard a lot of great things about it. I do plan to possibly go some point this year. I don't know exactly when, but I would love to experience the Ron Fellas driving school. The C7 and the C8, they kind of give my different aspect on both vehicles with driving them on the track. Being able to track it really hard, and especially being able to track somebody else's car, not mine. I have tracked this car plenty of times. Nothing wrong with that. No damage or anything, but I'd rather track somebody else's car than mine. And, I want to experience the Ron Fellas. If you guys ever experienced the Ron Fellas driving school, let me know. Leave me your thoughts. What is something that I need to be prepared for when I go to this track event? What is something that you guys think I need to learn how to do when I get there? And I'm looking forward to it. I think that Ron Fellow is something that is pretty good. For the information as far as Ron Fellows, if you buy a brand new Corvette in general, like brand new as in like 0 miles, or a C8, what the case to be, when you apply to Ron Fellows, it costs you only $1,000. I think it's a 2-day thing, 2-day, 1-night type of event. They put you in a resort, they feed you, they give you the helmets and all that stuff, and you go out there and you learn how to drive the heck out of your Corvette. Well, their Corvette. Then you come back and drive the heck out of your Corvette. Safe environment though, safe environment. But I really appreciate what the C7 Corvette has to offer, and Chevrolet has stepped that game up from the C7 to the C8, offering a lot of good things regarding both between the two cars. But buying a C7 Corvette during this time right now, I think is one of the best things, because some of the value has gone down. Some of the cars will still hold its value pretty well, but you will get experience something like you never experienced before. And I really enjoyed owning this C7 Corvette during this pandemic, because it's been able to make content, create beautiful ideas and things like that to bring it to you guys, to help you guys out. I know a lot of you guys been asking me about the red side stripe on my car, and that's something I created myself, and I just wanted to make this car my own. That's why I'm hoping that you guys get your dream cars and make it your own as well. So I hope this video was able to help you guys understand, like, buying a C7 Corvette, I think right now if you can make that dream come true, definitely go out there and do it. A lot of dealerships right now have used C7 Corvettes. I would probably say go on Auto Trader, go on cars.com, maybe try to see if you can find anything on Craigslist. A lot of those guys who have C7 Corvettes probably have posted them on Craigslist to try to go ahead and get the deal away, go ahead and get the deal done right away. And see, that's what I love. That's what I love about the C7. Huh? I can't hear you. Oh, thank you, man. That's another reason right now why I love the C7. That guy was super stoked to see it. And I think he said he either followed me on YouTube or he's going to follow me on YouTube. But it's one of those things where, like, that's another reason. Because this guy right now could probably say, man, I think I want to buy a C7 Corvette. And he may watch a couple of videos and be inspired by it. And that's what I want to happen. I want people to be inspired by my videos. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video today. I thank you for watching this upload. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube community, please, please, please subscribe to this YouTube community. And I thank you for all your support. I really greatly appreciate every one of you. And once again, I've seen the episode of Seek on the Speed.